Today we'll talk about the box office, a very volatile week for sure. Not very many huge openings or many big movies coming out as well, as September typically is a very slow week as well. And usually September usually just has a bunch of small releases, but they did have a few major releases this September, which is a nice change of pace, with the Demon Slayer movie and The Conjuring The Last Rites releasing as well. Demon Slayer, the movie, has now made 555 million globally as well. It seems that this movie now is the highest grossing anime movie of all time, being the other Demon Slayer movie. So, congratulations for Demon Slayer. Also, it's the first anime movie to ever cross $100 million. Again, we have all been saying that these movies have huge high grossing potential, but Hollywood refuses to release them into big theaters because it isn't real cinema, unlike the real movies like the Marvels. Yeah, this movie outgrows the Marvels, as I find pretty funny. I'm still not a big fan of anime because of fan service, but hey, the movie still made a lot of money. Maybe there's no fan service in Demon Slayer. It's mostly those weird animes like My Dress Up Darling that only weird people watch. So yeah. Our next is him. This might be Jordan Peele's first flop. Yep. So I think he's involved with this movie as well here. But it seems that this might be his first actual flop because I don't think anyone outside the US is gonna watch a movie about football. Okay, honestly here. Okay, no one was gonna watch this movie either way. Okay, I haven't heard most people. There wasn't really any advertising for this movie as well. I didn't really see much advertising for this movie as well here. And this might be Jordan Peele's first flop, which, is crazy considering the fact that his movies used to make so much money. But again, Get Out, I think, really was a lightning in the bottle movie as well. Okay, yeah. Then we have the next movie is The Conjuring: The Last Rites. This movie is going to very soon pass $400 million globally, like the prediction said, but the ratings for this movie isn't very great as well. It seems that this movie had a very front-loaded weekend as well, which I do think this might be a problem in the future. This is why Sonic 3 didn't make that much money as people thought it would, because a lot of movies usually have a very front-loaded weekend. The Minecraft movie, obviously, is one of them. Sonic 3, most Marvel movies, more Superman, and of course The Conjuring Last Rites, which means there isn't really much room for ratings or growth for this movie, but it still did pretty well despite releasing in this September as well, and still I think is the highest grossing entry in the entire franchise as well. Yeah. Yeah, it is still gonna be the highest grossing movie in the entire franchise as well. So that is a congratulations for The Conjuring The Last Rites. Again, these movies usually do not have the best of wigs either way as well. The Conjuring movies are usually not very known for having good wigs. I think besides Annabelle Comes Home. But that was mostly, that was actually kind of weird. That one had wigs as well. Yeah. The Annabelle movies typically had good wigs, I think. But other than that, these movies usually do not have very great wigs. And yeah. And we're likely to get more movies based around the Conjuring universe, like spin-off movies as well, given the fact of how big they expanded the Conjuring universe as well. But I think this will probably be the last movie called The Conjuring for now, but the Conjuring universe will likely still be expanded as well, with new characters and new parts of the universe being explored as well. So The Conjuring: The Last Rites, done pretty well. Downton Abbey, the grand finale, so much for a grand finale that no one wants to go see it. Yep, this movie is a flop. 100% as well. Okay. Then we have The Long Walk, which is a Stephen King flop as well. Again, Stephen King is only well known for that weird clown movie. I don't know. I think he had some other pretty successful movies. But Stephen King is not really doing too well here. As well, I actually used to think that Stephen King was a movie director and that his movies, they're okay. Then we have The Big Bold Beautiful Journey, which isn't really doing too well. For a $45 million budget movie, this is not a very good amount of movie to make in its first week. As well, again, even if it has Margot Robbie in it, it seems that people don't care. You have to, and this is a problem. Even actresses and actors that people consider attractive and sexy, like Margaret Robbie or Sydney Sweeney, do not really drive ticket sales. As well, it's the same thing with video games. Okay, Stellar Blade, a game that solely sold itself on sex appeal, only sold 3 million copies. It wasn't a bestseller. It didn't really even do too well on Steam. Heck, it's not even doing too well on Steam either. It has continues to climb to all-time lows for that game as well. Yeah, as well. Further proving that my theory that most people don't care about sex appeal in movies and games. And it's such a small minority of people who really believe this is such an essential thing to entertainment as well. So yeah. Yeah. Next is The Senior by Angel Studios. Again, this is probably the worst performing movie so far as well. But yeah, this is probably the worst performing movie so far. It seemed that this studio only had 2 hits, and most of the movies just don't do too well as well here. But yeah. Yeah. Then we have Toy Story, which has made $334 million, which is basically this Toy Story. It has added at least another couple million to its lifetime gross as well here. As well. And then we have whatever this is. This is a live movie. So it did okay for a live movie, obviously, as well here. Weapons continues to do pretty well at the box office as well here. It's a weekend as well. And Freakier Friday, quote unquote, one of the most anticipated movies of the year, could even pass $100 million domestically. Very sad indeed. Very sad indeed. As well. Yeah. Yeah, then we have The Bad Guys 2, which has continued to actually add in to its profits. So, congratulations for The Bad Guys 2. Also, I think it's finally releasing in Australia. Oh, it hasn't released in Australia yet. So, we'll likely make a few more monies from joining Australia. And other reasons they have not released the movie in yet. Oh, yeah, it hasn't released in Australia yet. Yeah, it hasn't released in Australia yet. Or New Zealand. For some reason. But they will probably make another couple million more there too. So, as well. But yep, that's what this video here. And The Bad Guys has done very, very well. Goodbye.